sir. I had some concerns because although I am reading a lot of our policy questions, for the record here, I'm expecting, if I'm emailing them to everybody, to you all, I'm expecting an explanation via email, or you can come and respond to every single one of the questions that I asked. I asked specifically about job descriptions and paying class.
It's in the book, ma'am. It's in the book. It's in your book right now, ma'am. Every last job description, every last job description you asked for is inside the book.
Included in the email in which you said.
It's in the book.
I don't see
Just
job
let
descriptions are all new positions, all new classified positions. They were not included in the email.
So the approach that we did to respond to your question was things that we can just answer, and a lot of stuff, as I spoke with you earlier, will be covered here in the budget. So everything you asked for, we have responded with answers. Now there are some additional questions that we can definitely talk about and go a little bit more in detail, specifically about the amphitheater, because there's not a lot of information about the amphitheater. And what we intend to do is have a separate presentation because, again, the amphitheater is an enterprise fund, right? It's not like a separate, it's not like a general fund item like that. So it's a separate conversation that we should have around that. Our approach, and we trying to package up what that will actually look like for 2026 to include scheduling, personnel. We supposed to bid those positions out that you said, and that was part of the response as well. All those positions that you talked about, we're going to put them out there to a RFP out there so that we can solicit some information back from that. We also did that for the general manager position already. We actually got 5 responders back. We have portfolios. We have that package. But I didn't want to piecemeal it. I want to do a separate presentation specifically for the amphitheater so that we could go over these things and address a lot of the concerns that we had before so that we're not repeating the same thing. Also, the approach to the amphitheater, and I know you say we talked about it in the budget retreat, which we did. We heard different scenarios in regards to the amphitheater, one of which what you said, hey, having somebody completely take it over. We had other council members weigh in saying, hey, look, we want to kind of maybe do a hybrid thing, have somebody that's an expert in the field of general management that goes out there and solicit talent and contracts and vendor management, et cetera, but also keep it in-house to have somebody over that person so that reporting and we getting timely reports and accurate status and transparency. So you keep that in-house instead of depending on a contractor to provide that information. So the approach that we try to take for 2026 is a hybrid model that capture that, right? Have that contracted person that's on the outside that go get that talent that is an expert in that field, but also keep it in-house in regards to oversight and transparency. So that's the approach that we are taking for 2026. But we are preparing a full briefing on the amphitheater itself to have us pay attention to before the budget is adopted. So that's the plan for the amphitheater itself. But everything else regarding, I know you hit a lot on about the positions, but that definitely in your book, every job description that we added is in there to include the payout, the pay scales, everything that you asked for is inside the book.
We have a marketing plan.
Yes, ma'am, the marketing plan was also in there. We list about 10 different companies.
Email that was forwarded by the clerk to the governing body.
Let me see that.
For the building and maintenance plan, the sponsorship plan. We've also the marketing plan. There was nothing attached. I don't know if that was an error in forwarding, but there was nothing attached. So, listen, all I want is thorough answers to all the questions that I asked
Yes.
and the information. You added it to the book. I just got the book when I sent it today.
Why?
I'm looking at the email responses to all the questions that I asked for.
Right. And we did both. And that was the point. We did both. But also, if you recall, when we requested these new positions, we did say that it's going to be a part of the 2026 budget because that's the proper way of doing it, adding those job details and all those things that we talked about. The whole point for getting pre-approval is so that we can understand the budget and the direction that we're trying to go, just to make sure we're able to cover those positions. But of course, we included it in the book as part of the budget presentation for approval.